fast. If students are missing, and if I know like you're sick or something, I try to record it. That way you don't miss the exercise, because every single week we will have a new exercise, a new technique it's called. Then we practice it in class. Then you will do it for homework. Okay. And then you'll come back each week and you'll show the homework of what you did. And that helps you all learn, like, this is what it can look like when this student drew it. Okay. So the first exercises that we're going to do are fast. So you can go ahead and put across your paper to have 4 sections. Okay. That makes 4 equal quadrants or quarters on the piece of paper. So go ahead and do that first. This helps save the paper, because this isn't like a finished drawing. We're not doing detail today. We're doing something that is an exercise to help you see. Good, Oliver. That looks perfect. And you can hold it either this way today or this way. Perfect, looks good, Sage. It's called landscape layout like this, portrait layout like this. Either one totally works, okay? Yeah, that works. You went diagonal, Kate. You're very creative. Looks good. Okay, as I said, our eyes are more important even than our hands. So we're doing something today that's called blind contour. Blind contour means you're not going to look at your pad of paper or your sketchbook while you draw. No looking at your sketchbook. You're only going to look at the object that you're going to draw. Sage your face. I know, they come off really funny because we're going to draw objects and then we're going to draw each other. And my point is going to be that even by looking at the object for like 3 to 5 seconds, you can draw it better the second time because you've seen it more and it's gone into your brain and registered. So for example, this is my daughter's drawing of a person. This is her first drawing of the girl named Katie. And this is her second drawing of the girl named Katie. And look how much better her eye and her mouth and her nose, everything was floating out to the side the first time. And at least it got inside the head the second time. Then she got a little bit better with this person, but these are going to look a little crazy like that. Okay. And that's totally okay. If they look real perfect, I'm going to know that you probably didn't do them blind and you might have cheated and looked down. These are what true blind contours look like. And like I said, all my kids took this class with me and I have all of their sketchbooks still. I can't find her object. Look at this poor girl named Abby with her hair. So we're going to be drawing each other at the end, but first we're drawing objects. Okay. I'm going to hold up several different objects and I'm teaching you guys first and foremost one of the most important things about drawing, and that is creating the illusion of depth. Did you all know that this piece of paper has no depth? It's got width and it's got height. So it's 9 inches by 12 inches, but you can't go into the piece of paper. There's no depth to it, right? There's depth in the room. There's space here, and that's what realism looks like. So we're creating the illusion of depth. We're making it look like there's space on the apple, for example, even though there isn't on this piece of paper. So I'm going to demonstrate. So don't draw yet. I'm just going to be looking at this apple. I'm going to start with my eyeballs at the top of the apple and my pencil at the top of the apple. Then I'm going to go around the edge really slowly to the middle and then to the stem. Dun, ta-da. And I want to show you already in just one drawing where I didn't even look at my piece of paper, there's the depth between the back of the apple and the middle where the stem is. Before you took this class, you might have drawn an apple like this, which is 2-dimensional and flat because it doesn't have the space between the back and the middle and the stem, okay? So when you draw it, I want you to start. I started right here. My eyes were at the top. I went around to the side, came back to the middle, did the circle because there is a little circle in the middle. And then I drew the stem and it is 2-sided, okay? So everybody put your pencil. Oh, and also I want you to make sure these are life size. If I drew this like this does not look like an apple. This looks like a cherry or an olive, right? Okay, so you want to try to draw it. This is a little apple, but you want to draw it life size. So put your pencil in the first square on your piece of paper, looking just at the apple, starting at the top, And then you're gonna draw it blind, not my hand at all, but just the apple. And try to draw the circle in the middle. Everybody's concentrating nicely, going around, then back up to the top. Good job, everybody. No cheating, only looking at the apple, only looking. Ezra, look up, don't look at your paper. Oh, I think he's frozen. Oh, I lost Sage. He's back. Okay. And then when you're finished, you can show me. Let's see, Kate. Oh my goodness, I love it. It's beautiful. I can tell you did it blind. Let's see, Ronan. Can you hold it? Okay.
Sorry, hi.
Good. We lost you, but you're back. Good, Ronan. I love it. We're going to draw all of these the second time. You're going to draw your second one a tad bigger, Ronan. Looks good, Oliver. Good job. I want to make sure you keep your pencil down. Wyatt, that's amazing. Good. Good job, Ezra. A little bigger for number 2, okay? You're going to draw the object twice. Sage is still drawing because we lost him a second.
Yeah, I used it in HB to draw mine.
Perfect. Did you get yours done, Elena? Are you still working? Good, good, Sage. I love it. If I said that your first one was little, you're going to draw it the second time a little bit bigger. Oh, you already did too. That's
I messed
good.
up a little bit, but
Is that the second one or the first one?
the first one.
Okay, that looks good. All right, now you're going to draw it a second time, and usually by the time you've looked at it a few seconds longer, like now, you're going to draw it a little bit better. So go ahead and stare at the apple, not your paper at all. Draw it life size and draw it and see if your second one is better because you've observed it and looked at it just a little bit longer. To draw well, you have to see well. And so this isn't just seeing. I like to teach my art students that you guys can see better than non-artists, because if you're really having to draw something from life, you have to look at it and see it well. Is yours funny this time, Oliver? You want to show? So cute. Oh, fun. It looks good, Oliver. I love it. Good, Gus. Got a magnificent stem on that guy. Can you move it to the little bit to the left, Wyatt? All right, good. I think your second one's better, Wyatt. That's really good. Good, Kate. I love it. Good, Sage. Sage, bring the circle down a little bit more to the middle. You may have been seeing it more like this, but I want you to see it. Sorry. I want you to see it so you can see the middle part too. Sorry. Okay, so put the stem in the middle. Good, Ezra. That looks awesome. Let me see, Elena. You did it again? Okay, good. Do 2 sides on the stem. Good, Ronan. The stem has 2 sides. Don't worry about shading yet, okay? Shading is not in contour drawing. The word contour, by the way, means line, simple line drawing. Okay, so that's why we're not shading yet. I see Sage still looking at it. Did you draw it a second time? It's okay, let's see. No, that looks good. I can tell you kept your pencil down, which that's another rule of blind contour. You try not to bring your pencil up at all. It's continuous line drawing, okay? That means you're keeping your pencil down. Okay, who can raise their hand and tell me the shape of this object? What's the shape? Yes, Kate?
A circle.
It's a circle. Good job, Sage. That's better. What else, Gus?
A sphere.
It's a sphere. That's the second word. There might be a third. Ronan, what's the word you were going to use?
Circle.
Circle is Oliver. Good.
Circle.
Okay, the one I'm looking for is round. Is that what you're going to say, Sage? Yeah. So everybody close your eyes and feel your table or your sketchbook. Is that flat or round? It's flat, right? Your table is round. I mean, flat. But if you were here and I was letting you feel this apple and you were going to be a blind artist who is not seeing anything, you would feel that this is round. And what that means is there's space all around this apple, all around this object to make it feel like it's got depth. Okay. So this is a round object and this is also a round object, but this is not a circle. Anybody know the name of this shape for this lemon? Which is
It's an oval.
Good job, Oliver. High five. It's an oval. Oliver got oval. Okay. So when we show these later, I want the lemon and the apple to look different. Okay. So once again, I'm going to just look at the lemon and notice that there are little like stems on the end and a little like a nose thing on the other end. So see how this is more oval and this is more round? My first one's not as round as it should be. So now you're just gonna look at this fake yellow lemon that I got for art class, and you're gonna draw the lemon, and it's gonna be blind again, continuous line, and try to make it life size. No little tiny olives or walnuts. Make it a little bit on the bigger side. Okay, Oliver, that one kind of looks like somebody stepped on it. You want to try it again? Somebody squished that lemon. Make it a little bit more oval around it. Ooh, perfect, Wyatt. That's amazing. Oh, I love it, Kate. Looks good. Looks good, Sage. You're going to draw twice. So once you get the first one done, your goal is to try to see it and draw better between 1 and 2. Okay, much better. That much better, Oliver. That one didn't get squished. Hold it to the side just a little bit, Ezra. I can't see for some reason. Oh, okay, good. It didn't connect the line, but that's totally fine. You can do it again. Good, Elena. That's definitely better, Sage, between 1 and 2. Good, Ronan. I love it. I love it. Good, Gus. Gus, I can tell you like detail, like your sister, because you already did the stem and the nose. It's got a little pokey nose, and Gus saw that, and then it's got a little stem, okay? So if you've drawn it twice, we're gonna move on to the third object. We're just doing blind contour today, but next week I'll let you look. Oh, are you still drawing, Sage? Sorry, I dropped it. I don't wanna rush you too much. Okay, good, that's your second one, awesome. Good, Wyatt. Good, Kate. Your first one I think might have been better. Good, Ezra, I love it. You guys are all doing really well. All right, we're gonna draw an object that has even more depth than the apple and the lemon do. Before you, don't start drawing it, 'cause I wanna talk to you about this. We're gonna draw this cup next. And before you took this class, you might have drawn this cup. Like I said, you use your eyes and your head first. You might have drawn the cup like this. That is flat and does not have the third dimension of depth. What I'm going to add to it, and you can do this blind just as well as when you're looking. What I'm going to add to it, I'm going to do this blind now. I'm going to draw something called an ellipsis. You guys say ellipsis. The ellipsis is the oval at the top of the cup that allows water to go into it. So this right here, because there's space between the back of the cup and the front of the cup, has created the illusion of the depth of the inside of the cup where you can pour into it, okay? So I want you to start with this ellipsis, okay? And I want you to make it big enough so that you can actually see that water could be poured into the cup. Also, this is tapered, okay, Oliver? You're gonna need to make your ellipsis a little bit bigger, okay? There are cups that are straight up and down. Oh, I meant to say that looks great, Kate, but let's draw it life size. Go ahead and turn your page and start over on a new page for the cup. And the cup is bigger than the apple, so you want to draw it a little bit bigger. And it's tapered, which means it's bigger at the top and smaller at the bottom, okay? It gets skinnier as it goes down so you can hold it better, okay? Oh, that's perfect, Sage. Was that blind? That's amazing. Good job. You have good vision. Oh, I see your first one. Oh, you've drawn it lots of times. Well, the last one was the best. So Sage just drew that 4 times and it got better each time he drew it. Good, Elena. Nice. Ellipsis. Okay, good, Oliver. Go ahead and draw it a second time. Good. Kate, just draw your, the ellipsis is more like the lemon than it is the apple, Kate. So try it one more time with the ellipsis being more oval. Okay, good, Ronan. You don't need to do any like little sketches on the top of it. Okay, good, Ezra. I can see the ellipsis. Let's try to make the ellipsis a little bit bigger and the cup a little bit bigger. If it's life size. Oh, there's your baby. I see your baby. I remember you just had it. Oh, let me see, Lindsay. Oh my goodness. He's adorable. That's perfect, Gus. I love it. How old is he now?
2 weeks.
Oh my goodness. I'm amazed you got Oliver to class today by being a new mama. I
Yeah,
loved it.
Look at my cup.
Oh, that's amazing, Oliver. I love it. Lindsay, you might have been in Kate's mom's class. Kate's mom's class was with, her name was Madeline and she had long red hair. And then her sister, what's your aunt's name, Kate? That looks really good, Kate. That looks good, Ezra.
Young
What is it?
Lily.
Oh, Lily. So Lily, do you remember Lily and Madeline? Madeline, put your face in there so Lindsay can see you. So these two
There we
girls,
go.
these two girls were my student. Do you remember her, Lindsay?
Oh,
She
no,
was-
it's a long time.
I
It,
know.
Long time.
She was
Yeah.
in drawing and I think you were in painting, so you were a little bit above her, but
Mhm.
it was around the same era. That's it.
Yes.
Look, her 2-week-old little son.
Oh my goodness.
I love it.
Cute.
All right, everybody. So I have a second generation and 2 students today. I just love that so much. And then another little baby sister. All right, before you draw, oh wait, did everybody draw that cup twice? I was meeting the baby. Gus, did you do it twice? I didn't. Wow, that's really good, Wyatt. I love it. Try not to do any detail besides seeing the cups the way you see them. Good, Kate. That looks great. Okay, Gus, can you show your first one again? I want to point out one thing that Gus saw that I don't know if anybody else saw. Do you see the bottom of his cup? Because this is a glass cup, Gus saw that there's actually an ellipsis on the top and an ellipsis on the bottom. If you want to add that to your second cup, there's an oval on the top and an oval on the bottom. Good eye, Gus. Good eye to see the ellipsis on the bottom. Okay, good, Oliver. We're going to talk about that one before we get to it. Gus, yeah, Gus is still drawing a second cup. Here it is, Gus. Don't look at the cup. Paper. Look up here, Gus. There you go. Not the paper, but here. Want to make sure you're seeing the object. Okay, Gus is catching up, but I wanted to say the first thing I said to use are your eyes. The second is your brain, okay? Who can raise their hand and tell me how this cup is different than this glass? Yes, Ronan? There's several things. Tell me one thing. Ronan.
The mug has a handle.
That's the biggest thing. Good job, Ronan. Good. That looks good, Gus. I love it. What else, Ezra?
The glass is completely clear as
Yep.
opposed to the mug, which
And
is
you can't see through
solid.
the mug. Awesome.
Yeah, you can't see it.
Good job. Sage, what else?
The cup, the mug isn't straight, like doesn't have a straight edge. It has more of a curved.
Yeah, it's a little bit bumpy, right? They're both tapered, which means they get skinnier at the bottom, but it's a bump. This is bumpier. One more thing, Oliver, you see? Somebody hasn't mentioned one difference.
So the glass cup has spots and the other one has stripes.
Well, that's a good observation. We're not going to get to that detail. Gus, one more thing. There's one more kind of more obvious thing to me.
It has a handle.
It has the handle, but the main thing I want
Size.
yeah, the size. See how the cup is taller? So when you draw these two things, this one should be taller than this one, okay? So let me do this one.
clear.
So let me do this one for you first, because this one's the hardest. These are getting harder and harder as we go. Okay, I'm going to try to draw it life size, which is a little smaller. I do the ellipsis first, then the cup, and then I want to make sure you're getting 2 sides to the handle. I come up into the handle. Ellipsis, cup, handle. Okay, as we go through these objects, they're getting a little bit harder as we go. Okay, so stare at this, not at your paper at all, and go ahead and draw this coffee mug. Coffee cup or coffee mug. Don't worry about the detail of the bumpiness. Somebody mentioned that, but you don't have to worry about any detail. Okay, that looks good, Oliver. Make your ellipsis a little bit bigger, Oliver. See Gus's? Good, Kate. Try it again so that you have the 2 sides on either side of the cup, okay? That's awesome, Wyatt. Good job. I love the way you can pour a lot of water into that big ellipsis or coffee or whatever, hot chocolate. Good, Ronan. Looks good. If you've drawn it once, you can draw it a second time. Lower it just a bit, Ezra. Oh, there we go. Okay, Ezra, you need an inside of the handle and an outside of the handle. See Gus's? Good job, Gus. The first one didn't have two sides as big. Okay, Kate, try to draw it one more time. Really look at it. Draw this ellipsis or draw the lemon first, like this, the oval, then the sides, and then the handle. Okay, Oliver, good. I think your ellipsis needs to be a little bit bigger. Make this part a little bit bigger, like a full lemon size ellipsis. Wow, that's really good, Elena. Is that blind? That was amazing. I love it. Okay, a couple people are still working. Good, Sage.
I feel like mine looks more like the Stanley Cup than a mug.
Well, that's okay. It's the right shape. Good, Kate. Awesome. Love it. All right, this one is bigger and well, what else about this one? What else is different from the mug than this one? Yeah. Yes, Oliver?
I got it. That is a circle shape in the other one, and it's not bended.
Yep, it's rounded. In other words, he's saying circle. It's rounded on the edges, not straight. What else, Ronan?
It's small. It's shorter than the other items.
It's short. Good job, Ronan. It's even shorter than the coffee cup. Yes, Wyatt? What else?
There's a lot more depth to the bowl than the other two objects. Like it's a lot more.
Yeah. And if you want to have a lot of cereal, you want a big ellipsis in here, okay? So let me draw it, because sometimes seeing a drawing is easier to copy than seeing the object, okay? So basically you want rounded, more rounded. I think I'm gonna even round it more. It's rounded edges. That looks good, Sage. Did you, yeah, looks good, Ronan. I'm sorry, Oliver. You can draw it twice too, okay? Sorry, I didn't hold it up. The older kids are, the better that they can just look at the object typically and not cheat. Okay, good. Kate, go ahead and kind of connect the lines for the circle on the top, okay? So the whole circle is like Ronan's where it connects on the top. That looks good, Ronan. Do you have yours, Ezra? You want to show? Okay, good. Make the both sides a little bit more rounded. That looks good, Wyatt. Yours here, I think you're looking a little bit more from above. Make a little bit more elliptical, okay? It's not a complete, if you look at this completely from above, it's the apple. If you look at it from the sides, it's the lemon like an ellipsis. Okay, good, Kate. Looks good. Elena's still drawing. I love the concentration. Look at Gus and Sage and Elena's face and Ezra's face. I love the concentration. Okay, that's much better, Oliver. Good. Sage, is that your first one or your second one? Okay, looks good. Oh my goodness, Wyatt, those are amazing. So you guys, I can tell when people have drawn before. You guys are doing really well today. Doing these 2 bowls. Everybody have 2 cereal bowls? Okay, good, Ezra. Yep, your second one's definitely better. Good, Elena. It's got a little tail on it, but that's okay. All right, this one I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to lie, this one's going to be a little harder. And again, I'm going to draw it for you. It's still got an ellipsis. We got cereal in that one, Ronan, you're so funny. Okay, it's still got an ellipsis. First of all, I'm going to do taller because it's taller. Oh my goodness. Gus, you've got such a good eye. Gus also caught the fact that it's got this little thing on the bottom, the stand or whatever. Good job, Gus. I'm not saying you have to draw those details, but if you can see it, is that number 1, Sage? That looks amazing. Okay, so this one still has the ellipsis. I'm going to drop, don't draw yet. Let me try to draw it for you. The ellipsis is connected to the handle and then it goes in, then it gets fatter and then it has a base. So mine looks pretty wonky too. It's not easy. So first I drew the ellipsis, then I went to the handle because it's connected, then it indents and gets fatter and then it has a base. Okay, I didn't do that great and I've seen my picture before. This is a heavy brass picture. So this is the hardest. You may have to draw this 3 or 4 times to get it down, okay? So go ahead and start with the ellipsis that's smaller. Then it tapers, which means it goes in. Skinnier here, then gets fatter, skinnier, fatter, and it's got a handle. This is an antique. Still have a little string on here that had the date on it from an antique store. Okay, Oliver, have you done this one already? Hold it just a little higher, sweetie. I can't see. Whoa, Gus, that's amazing. Good job. Just put the little pointy spout on there, sweetie. If I can see the spout, it looks a little bit more accurate. That's really good. Who is that? That's really good, Ronan. I knew this would be hard. Okay. Awesome, Kate. Let's try to draw it again. Good, Ezra. Just make it a little bit wider so water can get in there. Wyatt, that's really good. Yours are all better than mine. You want to be able to have water be able to come through it, so make this a little bit wider for yours, Ezra. The neck. Whoa, that looks really good, Sage. I love it. You guys are getting it pretty accurate the first time, but let's still draw it the second. I think you'll find between the first and second, you usually get better. Oliver, you want to try it again? So Kate, I need to see this little opening at the top, okay? Make it a full oval circle at the top. I'll do it on my drawing so you can kind of see where it is. Whoa, Elena, that's amazing. Okay, you want that circle at the top like that, Kate, okay? Good job, Gus. You guys see Gus's? That's amazing. Wow, Wyatt, this is really good. You know, the older people are usually the better the drawings are, but you guys are all doing great at any age. Good job, Ronan. Go ahead and get an inside line for the handle too. We have an outside handle line and an inside handle line. Much better, Ezra. I like that one more. Okay, good, Oliver. Let's make sure you have an ellipsis on it and do one more. All right, there you go. That looks better, Kate. It's so cute. So go ahead and draw it a second time. Looks awesome, Sage. I love it. Sage, do you live in town? I have students like Gus is in Maryland. So I have students from out of town. Where do you live? I forgot to ask that for everybody.
Chesapeake.
Oh, you're in Chesapeake? Okay, awesome. I know Ezra's at the beach. Elena, where do you live again?
Virginia Beach.
You're in Virginia Beach too? Awesome. All right, good. That looks amazing, Oliver. You're doing such a good job. I love it. All right, we're gonna have a very awesome exercise where you guys are I'm gonna partner you up, and just like these ones at the beginning, you're gonna draw one another. Okay, this person's hair is coming out of their eyes. These are gonna look a little bit crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna have Ronan and Oliver as partner. No, yeah, sorry, Ronan and Oliver are partners. So raise your hand, Ronan and Oliver. You guys are gonna just draw. You can put just one line down the middle because you want these to be bigger. You're just gonna draw your partner, and you both are gonna draw at the same time. So Ronan, raise your hand so Oliver knows who to draw. Okay, so that's who you're gonna draw, Ronan. Okay. Then Kate and Elena, you're gonna draw one another. Okay, Kate and Elena. And then Ezra and Sage, and Ezra, there's Ezra, Sage, raise your hand. That's your partner, okay? And then Gus and Wyatt, you're gonna draw one another. So when you're doing this, okay, let me draw Sage, just look at me a minute. I'm gonna draw Sage. So you're gonna start at the top of the head. You're gonna go around the entire head. If you're brave, you will do hair. You don't have to do hair if you don't want to. I'm doing eyes and eyebrows. You have your pencil down the whole time. You do not lift your pencil up. And here's Sage. There you are. Here's your hair. Here's your eyes. Look how handsome Sage is. There's his nose. There's his mouth. Okay. You're going to draw your partner twice. So draw one line down the middle. And you're going to draw just looking at the person. So Oliver, once you do your line, just look at Ronan. Okay. It's really, really hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to draw people, but you guys know your partner, so stare at your partner and just draw your partner while you're looking at them. You both are drawing at the same time. This is gonna take a lot longer than all the other objects, okay? The rest of the class, we're just drawing each other. Just staring at one another. Try to do the hair, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, and hopefully they're not floating outside of the head. They might be, like my daughter's. That first one. So Ezra, you're drawing Sage and he's drawing you at the same time. Go ahead and start, Ezra. You're drawing Sage, okay? He's to the far right with the dark hair. And don't show all at once. I'm gonna go around and by team, I'm gonna show your partner and you together or individually. I'll call on you to show, okay? So Oliver, we just 1 second. Let's let Ronan finish first. Everybody's still drawing. I'll call on you to show because they're funny and fun to look at. Okay, we're just doing the first drawing of your partner. Sage, I think Ezra's still drawing you. Let's let everybody finish drawing.
Wait, hold on. How do I find them? Like, do I invite them or something?
Oh, you don't see Sage right now?
I do not see.
Okay,
Sage.
in the upper, sorry, I should have mentioned this. In the upper right corner, there's something that says view. And then click on that, the word view, and you'll see gallery view. If you click on gallery, you'll see everybody else in class. Do you see that, Ezra? You click on the
I
very upper
don't
right
see-
corner, you should see the word view. You click on the word view, and then you'll scroll down. It says speaker or gallery. You're probably on speaker, which means whoever talks gets big. But if you're on gallery view, you can see everybody in class. There's nine people on here. Do you see it, Ezra? So you can see your partner? I think he froze, Sage. He froze. Okay, Oliver, let's see your drawing. While he's working on that, Oliver, let's see your drawing of Ronan. Ronan, here's Oliver's version of you. Hold it up real close if you can. Oh my goodness. I love it. There you are, Ronan. You look amazing. You even have hair. Good job, Oliver. Okay, and now Ronan, you want to show your version of Oliver? Let's see, Oliver. Oh, Oliver got a little bit squished. Look, you got glasses, Ronan. That's amazing. Ronan even got your glasses on there. Good job. All right, Wyatt, do you have your drawing of Gus? Let's see Wyatt's first. Wyatt's going to show his drawing of Gus. Oh, wow, I love it. Gus, it looks like you have headphones on. All right, Gus, you want to show your version of Wyatt? I got to pin you so everybody can see these. Oh, I love it. Look, he did hair and everything. Oh my gosh. You guys look at Gus's. He's got pupils. He's got a neck and hair. That is amazing. Well, Wyatt, you got one ear at least, not two, but that's all right. You got one ear on there. All right, Sage, you want to show me your drawing of Ezra? Ezra, did you figure out how to see him? Do you see him? Oh, he's got the cap. He's even got the ball cap, Ezra, and your hair. I love it. You don't have a mouth, but you've got hair and you've got a ball cap. Oh, is the mouth right up there on the nose? All right, that works. I love it. Can you get your mom to see if you can find how to do the gallery view, Ezra, so that you could see Sage? Okay, Elena, can I see your drawing of Kate? Elena's drawn. Kate.
I kind of messed up an ear, so the ear's like a lot lower and like the eyes are very
Oh,
interesting.
my.
So
It reminds me a little bit of the coffee mug. I love it.
Hey,
Good
my
job.
mom is down on the beach right now.
All right. Well, you'll just look at the upper right corner on your screen. Do you see the word that says view? Or you might see 9 little dots. You click on view or the dots, and then you should be able to see everybody else in class. Or let me pin him. Let me see.
You can also pin someone else by yourself. No one else will see it. Yes, count participants.
Ezra, can
No.
you see Sage now? He's talking. Okay, now draw him. I'm going to keep him pinned for you so you can draw. So, Kate, I'm going to look at
Wait.
you in 1 sec, but I'm going to let Ezra try to draw it pretty fast because then we're going to go back
Okay,
to our
well,
partner.
What?
after like a couple seconds while he was talking, did he mute himself? Cause
No,
I
go ahead and
I-
talk.
can't see him.
Can you see him when he talks?
Hello, 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 hello.
So Sage, you
You
just
don't need to
have
be
keep
talking the whole time, but I think you just have to have it unmuted.
All right. Okay. Well, Ezra, go ahead and draw him. Ezra, you're drawing Sage number 1. Everybody else is going to draw number 2, but let's look at Kate's drawing of Elena first. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I love it, Kate. Look at your hair, Elena, and your beautiful eyes. You even have eyebrows and a nose and a mouth. Good job, Kate. That's your best one today. I love it. All right, you're going to draw a partner a second time on the second side. Okay, the same partner. We're not switching. We might get to new partners next week, but we're going to run out of time. If kids start getting on, just know it's because French class joins right after this class, okay? So go ahead and draw your partner, just looking at the the person, not your page. Look up, look up. Draw your partner the second time, and I think you'll see that it should improve. So Ezra, you're drawing Sage, okay? Can you see him? Can you see
Hello?
anybody besides me? No? So that means, okay, talk again, Sage. Maybe you'll come back up. Sage, you want to say something?
Yes, I'm talking.
Can you see him now? Draw him fast before he goes away.
Yeah, I have him in my head, but I think that you can still have your your mic on to where they can hear you, but I think that if you're not talking, then
Right.
no one can see you.
Well, except for if you're in gallery view. Like everybody right now can see everybody because they have what's called gallery view on. You are on speaker view. That's what you need to figure out in your settings, how to change. Yes, Gus? Do you know how to tell them to do that?
So find settings, and it just showed like different ways to change the screen, and just start clicking until it like does what you want it to do.
Right, because it really should be gallery view so you can see everybody. Everybody's still drawing your second version of one another. We got like 2 minutes. So continue drawing. Wyatt, did you finish Gus already? Okay,
I
Gus.
finished.
All right, good. Let me call on you. So you do have headphones on. That's why I didn't even really notice that before. That's amazing. Your second one is better, Wyatt. That is so good. The headphones in the head are like perfect. The eyes are a little wonky, but otherwise, okay, Ronan's showing Oliver. Good. You got your glasses on there, Ronan. It's definitely better. The second one's definitely better. Okay, let me see, Oliver. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of stuff going on there, Oliver. And there's Gus's. Good job, Oliver. I love it. Wyatt, it looks like you might have grown a mustache since class. Looks a little bit like you got a mustache going on. Okay, Sage, are you still drawing Ezra the second time? Sage is still drawing. Kate, are you still drawing? Okay, let me see, Kate. Did you draw Helena one more time? Oh, I love it. Good job, Kate. Hooray. I love it. Elena, are you drawing Kate another time? Okay. Hi, Erica. This is drawing one class. They're doing blind contour.
Oh.
Ezra, that's okay. They're finishing up. It's almost 3, not quite. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's really good, except he's got a little bit of a black eye going on. Good job, Sage. So Ezra, Sage, hold it up and talk so he can see how you drew him. Look, Ezra, here you are.
Hello.
Can you see yourself? There you are. He sees it now. Not sure what's going on with the eye.
I tried to
No,
I usually like draw a circle and then draw a circle without moving the pen.
Good
Well,
job. So you did like the iris inside the eyeball. That's amazing. Good job. Elena, do you have your second one on there? Let's see.
I do. I also seen her smile, so I added the little teeth and
Oh.
stuff. It's not the best, but
I love it. There you are, Kate. There's your second blind contour. I love it. So you
have
guys, yes,
an
Sage?
idea
Yes, sweetie.
for Ezra.
Uh-huh.
If you click on the participants, I'm pretty sure you can pin someone.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
here we go.
participants,
Oh, yeah.
Sage,
Click on Sage.
I.
Yeah, but I mean, we're running out of time because my French class is getting on, but that'll be something you'll need to make sure you know by next time, Ezra. Because every single time we're showing our artwork like we did today. And so every time you are teaching one another by your example of this is what it looks like to me when I draw it, okay? Did you get, yeah, because if you couldn't see him, Sage, Ezra, you couldn't draw. But you're gonna do 3 blind contours for homework if you want to write that down. You'll always do about 3 drawings or more. You can always do more. You can do lots if you want, but at least
I have
3
to-
blind contours. Yes, Sage?
I have to go to my elections.
3 blind contours for homework, okay? 2 objects that are round and your face in the mirror. You draw yourself and 2 round objects for your homework, okay? All right, guys, good job. I will see you
Hi, thank you.
next week. Good job,
Uh,
everybody. Good first class of drawing. Next week,
Bye.
look. Bye. See ya, see ya. So French students, bonjour. Go ahead and put your cameras on if you'd like. Elena's staying on. Elena's going to be taking both classes, which is amazing. Good. There's Erica. Hey, Jordan. How you doing?
Good.
Good to see your face again. Hey, Emma. Glad you're back. Welcome, welcome. Emma's at her co-op again this year, which works well. And then it looks like, Erica, are you driving home? So you'll be in the car for part of class and home for part of the class? Okay, awesome. That works. And then did you know that Rebecca, from when you were advising or telling her about class, did you know she joined? Rebecca's here. Yay. Welcome, Rebecca. Go ahead and turn your camera on. And then Emily, you made it. I'm so glad. If you don't want to turn your camera on, Emily, that's fine. Emily just joined like an hour ago. I just told her, and it was my fault because I didn't see her mom's message. So she doesn't have her material. So, and I think she's at the doctor's office. Let me stop this recording real fast because this is a different class. Hey, Lucas, how you doing?